go follow Prime Podcast and all them things there, you know.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Primetime Podcast. Today I'm joined in the studio with 3 people. Do you lot want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'll say ladies first.
Okay then. Hi guys, my name is Nanz, and yeah, Nanz-Scripts. I'm back in Studio of Prime.
Hey everyone, it's B. I'm back too.
Yeah, it's KJ still. This is my first time here. So yeah.
Okay. How you lot been?
Boy, lockdown part 2.
I'm alive, so
Yeah.
I've been
We're thankful, grateful.
alive, innit? That's the only thing you can say.
Are you lot actually abiding by the law and staying indoors? And
We wouldn't be here if we were.
I mean, those first 2 months we were inside, like last time, the first lockdown. But now,
I like the first lockdown we was inside, but however, unless you had work, you had to go. But yeah,
The first lockdown I was in Ghana, so I don't know.
how was lockdown for you in Ghana?
Real. Very real. Like lockdown in Ghana, there was police posted at every station. Like literally, you leave your house, there's police at the top of the road. Where are you going? If you don't give them a good answer, they send you back home. So lockdown was actually lockdown in Ghana.
My boy lives in France, and how they do lockdown is like when you leave your block, there's always police on the road. So you show them a timesheet, and they write it down and stamp it. So when you come back in, they see, okay, where's your timesheet? If you don't have a timesheet, you go straight to prison.
that's in prison. Not even like a cell or something. That's a mad one.
They were
Still.
putting a lot of people
fine.
in, like they weren't messing around, like because where he lives in Paris, but like when you think Paris, you think like the Eiffel Tower or
Yeah,
nice and that,
tourism and
but
stuff
like
like that.
he lives in the actual blocks. So what they were doing was like firework fights and all of that with the police running.
Wait, have
and
you
then
not seen them
yeah.
rioting?
yeah,
Them like they're rebels, you know.
Rebels of course,
yeah,
rebels of course.
they were just living their life, fighting, messing around. So you lot are not abiding by the law or nothing.
Huh? It's not a law. It's not a law.
It's something that Boris
It's
said.
guidelines.
Guidelines,
yeah.
So it's
from
not
Boris.
a law.
He said
It's
take
not-
precaution.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
First of all,
How
do
about you, Prime? Have you been abiding by the guidelines?
It's a bit of a sick one still.
Ish. What's it called? Do you lot believe in coronavirus? Do you lot think it's real?
Yeah, I feel like you have to.
I think it's there, but I don't
You-
think it's killing the people then.
Nah, you know
As
what?
much as
My mom
like a
works
flu
as a
and that.
nurse, and so do my sisters, and they say like, if you were already kind of weak, you kind of expect for it to kind of like take you, but like for an active person, for someone who's in like good shape or whatever, or at least just kind of young and doesn't have any symptoms of anything else, like you're gonna be fine. Is it gross? Yeah, but like I don't know. I feel like I had it, so
yeah, I think all of us said we
I
had
think
it.
we had it.
What about the year?
If you went like, if
No,
you went
in the
Ghana,
house.
if first off, I had it in the house in November of
Yeah,
last year.
'cause that's what I said.
Junior and I got sick.
And I said I
literally
can't go work. I called in. I was
Couldn't,
like, bro,
couldn't get up, couldn't do
I
anything.
was trying to get up. I was like, my body's hurting me. I was like, nah,
Yeah,
I'm staying
it was
in bed.
disgusting. It was disgusting.
But you just see it as a common cold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
or
just
even
feel like
a
it's
flu.
something that you're gonna get over.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think that's how everyone's seen it. Like, God forbid I don't get it, but like, I take my precautions, but sometimes you almost like forget like the whole world's under a pandemic, because like
That is very true.
Yeah.
I don't know if you lot seen on Twitter, but like there was a block in Northwest, and there was just like 600 people turn up to a block party, and everyone's just living life, and that's
Yeah, I think that was
literally.
like
Do you know
just
how many
after the
parties
first
I've
pod-
seen
Yeah.
on Snapchat? I'm like, so you guys, you don't scared, so you're not
Nah.
scared. Like,
I've seen bear parties.
But you
bro.
know what? I like it a little bit, like especially toward the end of last lockdown when we were headed into summer. Like people are creative. Like they were having silent parties in the
yeah,
park.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the way people are partying and want to party is so creative.
Yeah,
but is partying that deep? Like, is it that deep? Just stay at home.
But then we're social creatures. How do you expect us to stay at home?
Exactly.
Actual people are going through some real depression right now because they
Yeah.
just don't see people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't know how deep it was until like I started speaking to people, and I was just like, so like, how's your mental health going, and this, that, and they were just like, I can't cope. Like, I spoke to one of my friends. She was like, I feel so depressed. Like, she's an active person. Like, every weekend she's out eating, doing something. She was like, I can't do this. Like,
actually, to be honest, I did feel like that when I was in Ghana, because I didn't have like any of you lots around. So it's just uncles and aunties, and you're just sitting there like, is this going to be my life for how many months?
Yeah, but I think everyone was like that. Like, especially the first lockdown. I think the first question you ask someone if you're talking to them, how's your mental like, instead of how's life?
Yeah.
Because like it got to the point bare people felt depression was just coming on.
Nah, but like a lot of people haven't even been around or alone with themselves ever. So for them to sit up here and just cold turkey, a pandemic has happened, it makes you even question the people you're like close to. You're like, I haven't heard from this person. I haven't heard from this person. Do you not care about me? And then you have to sit up here and find out, what are your real hobbies other than spending money outside?
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like it's not fair to also say like, have you checked on me and whatnot, because people are going through it right
everyone's
now.
going through it.
But it's just like, when you're in it, you don't realize that other people are also going through it. But yeah, that's what this pandemic taught me.
Oh my God, and job searching, because I came back to this country from like literally going all over the place. Like I went Amsterdam, Florida.
How do you find Amsterdam?
Oh, it was alright. It was alright actually.
Did you smoke out there?
Nah, I had an edible though.
Did that fuck you up?
Yeah.
The edible didn't do nothing for me, but I think it was
But
one of the rubbish ones.
Nah, I went to like this really like members only cafe with all these people. So they like that. I don't even remember. 1 second I'm eating a Rice Krispie treat. The next second we're just like walking up and down the same street.
My friend went.
I don't play with edibles no more. I don't do it. I've done it in Ghana, and I'm telling you, I was gone for like a week.
Well, because
Ghana edibles are different.
I was
I've
gone
been
for
saying
a
that
week.
Ghana weed's different.
I done it over here, and I had like the gummies, but it had me on like, I felt so waved, like happy. It's not like I'm too drunk or.
That's how Vegas is.
I was just like, for the whole time I went home, that was the best sleep I had all year.
I kept sinking into the bed. Like I'd be in the bed, I'm like, I can't get out. I'm sinking.
I've heard that happened to me once.
Nah, Ghana. Anything, Shaka. Even
Shaka.
Ghana alcohol doesn't seem like it's legal.
But it's because of the heat though. I've always said it.
the heat.
Because like when we was there in May, like last year, I was like, bruv, this heat is just, the alcohol has hit me 10 times more than normal.
But for me, I'm from Florida, so I'm like, I'm hot all the time. So, but Ghana is just a different type of life.
Yeah.
Like,
Because Ghana's just hot from 24 hours, man. Just 24 hours, just
I'm
heat.
sure it's like that in Jamaica as well, though.
Yeah, but with Jamaica, like everything's different as well. So like the Ray Nephew over here is not strong.
is it? It's not strong.
It's strong, but it's not like I could drink.
So what you drinking over there, like moonshine, overproof.
What's the called? I could drink. I've got a high alcohol tolerance, so I could drink and won't get drunk. So I done edibles and I was drinking and I was so fine. I was like, yeah, everything's calm. But when you go over there and you drink their alcohol, it's like okay, it's like drinking Absolute over here or WKD, and then theirs is like Henny and everything.
That's
That's disgusting.
It's
a mad jump, you
Now
know.
I'm thinking, what have I been drinking? Because Ray and Nephews can really mess you up.
Do you know what it's like? Have you tasted Milo over here?
Like the
Milo, we call it Milo. You lot call it
it's not now
Milo.
come to start this.
No, because you lot were confused, isn't it? So
I was
gonna say what the hot drink.
Yeah.
Me, I was like,
So have
that's
you
alcohol.
lot had it from like Tesco or something
Yeah.
for over here, and then have you had it back home?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
taste the
It's
difference.
It's just
Yeah.
rich.
It's
Yeah.
just-
Exactly.
but it's nice though.
Even
Back home,
down
No,
to
no,
Fanta
no.
as well.
with the Fanta
But now
as
you're
well.
comparing like Milo and stuff, right? We're talking Ray and Nephews.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Over
Right?
there,
How can you have more
how
more
can you
than
have
Ray?
more?
because remember, like UK, they've got a certain alcohol thing in it that they're allowed to sell
yeah,
and
that's
not,
true.
and then over there now it's different.
So is it not 63%?
It's higher. I think it's 70 something if I'm not mistaken, and plus
That gives you
remember
instant bellyache, bro.
over there they've got natural sugar canes and all of that. So
Instant heart palpitations,
Can you
straight away.
imagine? Can you imagine?
Heart's beating, you don't understand what's going on.
That's why Dream Weekend looks so lit. Like everyone's probably just taking one drink, just one drink.
I seen
and
one
acting
guy in
full.
America. Let me try and get the video up. And he was drinking. What was he drinking? Patron.
Ew.
Oh,
Oh, we seen it. We seen
And he's just there like this.
They're like, how is his body so lit and he's not? looked like a chicken with his head cut off. He was
Bro, that video's funny. But alcohol does that to you, though.
Yeah.
I'll say that, like, if you go out, then you be chilling. Just have a little bit, then you're enjoying life. Like, you just blink. Yeah, my life is perfect right now. No stress, just enjoying
it really does depend on your mood prior, I believe. I feel like if you're angry and you start drinking, you're going to be vexed.
Yeah, isn't that?
And if you're just like, I'm ready to have fun, you're just going to go mad.
I think it also depends on your company as well. Because I've got friends where when you go drinking and then it's like, they have a drink and they're like, I'm gonna fight everyone in here. Like,
I'm so happy I don't have friends like that.
I've got one of my friends, like, he got so drunk, he went into the bathroom and he started doing pull-ups. He's like, how much do you bench? How much do you bench? How much do you bench? I was just like, bro, until this day he doesn't believe me. I'm like, bro, you were asking everyone how much they bench. He's like, nah, I'm gonna do push-ups. And he was doing push-ups on the floor. I was like, bro, come on.
No, you're not in the club, bro.
I was like, oh, come on, bro. But yeah, I think, yeah. I'm definitely. Are you lot going away next year?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Probably Ghana or something, man.
And Miami, don't forget that.
Oh, shut up, man, about Miami. I ain't going there.
I'm going Rolling Loud, Portugal. So.
Ooh, how do you know?
Yeah. The Portugal.
I wanted to. Yeah. How do you know?
It's not promised, innit? But like, I'm gonna have to go Portugal either way because I've put down P's on a non-refundable accommodation.
So
that is a violation.
They violated. For some swimming over there.
They violated.
Swimming, you know.
I've got to get over there, so yeah.
They said, boy, whether you're coming or not, we're keeping this money, bro.
You know?
And that was the only near place, or I'm gonna have to get somewhere like an hour and a half away.
That's nasty.
How long's the flight to Portugal?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's like an hour or something like that.
Must be longer than that.
Hour, 2 hours.
Amsterdam is an hour, isn't it? So.
Nah, I think Amsterdam was like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
It was quick. Like,
Czech Republic's like 2 hours.
Is Czech actually good? I want to go to there.
I'll have to go again.
Is it Czech Republic or Croatia?
You're
one of them.
Croatia.
Oh, so you like planning to go to Dubai?
Now I'm over Dubai. I feel like people are liars.
Dubai is the new London.
No,
London.
Yeah.
People are liars when they're like, "Oh my God, I've had such an amazing time." No, you didn't.
There's a lot of people like. I've got 2 females on Snapchat, and one of them I'm really close with. So I'm in her private story, and I'm seeing how bad Amsterdam was. But another one, I'm not in her private story, but she made it look so lit. She's like, oh my God, not Amsterdam, Dubai. She's like, oh my God, Dubai's so lit, this, down the fight. But this one's like, oh, how are they fucking up our bookings? Are we doing this wrong? I'm thinking.
But were they together?
Yeah, they were together. Same room and everything. So I'm thinking.
The image is there.
Like, everyone's fronting for social media, innit?
People don't even tell you, like, everything in Dubai is so spaced out. And then the transport is trash. Yeah. And then the Ubers are like hella overpriced. And you don't use Uber, you use like
local
something
cabs.
Yeah. And then it's all over the place. They're never there on time. When you get to a place, they'll say something like, we're only letting in so many people. Or for example, my friend has like the girl I went with, she's a bit curvy. And they were like, she's a black girl, and they were like, oh, well, a lot of the time when these girls come in looking like this, they're prostitutes. So we don't want to like, can I say that? Yeah. But like, we don't want to like let you in if this is what you're going to be doing. And we're like, no.
Nah, but they get a lot of that over
they
there.
get a lot because
literally.
Obviously they have like all these regulations. And so
one of the craziest regulation I heard they've got is if I booked a hotel room and I try to take someone else up to the hotel room, they won't allow you.
If you're not married, they'll arrest you.
Yeah, that's
why apparently that's only certain hotels. I
think it's probably the upper class hotels, I believe so.
Nah, even going into your hotel room is long. Like, you can't come in too drunk, or that's a violation.
Yeah.
You can't. Like,
there's
and
when
when you come in, you have to be like covered, cause like.
Even smoking weed as well. If I'm smoking weed and you lot in the room, you lot all go in jail.
That's true.
Oh, that's a risk though. I don't think that's one of the things. Like with them countries, I don't think you should even try to risk it.
No.
Weed. They just catch a whiff.
I mean, what was everyone doing in Dubai anyways? Like, what happened in Dubai? That
It's actually cheap to get there.
It's cheap
But I mean,
right now
like,
to go.
right now, everyone's there. What's going on?
I think like after summer, just 'cause it was cheaper or something. Like
There
that.
was
So
there was
everyone's
a there was a
trying to
festival recently, I think, or like an event a month ago. That's why everyone was there. But now I think everyone's just looking at it like Corona's happening, nothing's happening over here, so they just flew out there quickly to have time. So I want to ask you a lot of question. What are you lot doing on the plane if you lot see your enemy?
I'm taking my seat, minding my business. We shall see each other at security.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, I'm thinking, as soon as we land, you can catch these hands. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But let's land.
Yeah, let's land first. Like,
Let's
It
land.
depends though. It all depends really.
Well, what did
Depends
you do?
on what the beef is. Because beef
To
can
be
be
honest.
like long going and stuff. Then some could be like just tiny beef. So you could just be like, just a quick nod.
me,
You know what
But
I'm
me
like.
Are you gonna
personally,
start it
I'm
in
not
Dubai?
doing it.
Are you
But
gonna
about
in
I'm not
Dubai?
doing it.
all countries, Dubai, I ain't even risking
Yeah,
a fight, bro.
we're
Because
good.
you get arrested for at least 2 years and they're not even gonna worry about you, bro. They might even forget your case. Nah, I'm not risking that one.
So what do you think Tion Wayne and Eddie One should have done in that instant? Just call it a day and say when we get back to London.
Yeah.
You would say that, but that beef is
Yeah, that's what I'm
beef
gonna
has
say.
been
That
going
beef's
on for years. Like
yeah.
it even started before them, I'll say. So it's like from older.
What is it? Ends beef.
That's ends beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Then it's
childish.
just I think it's like personal beef as well,
So
possibly.
you take an ends beef to Dubai.
Yeah, that's what
But-
I'm saying. Because they could have
Yeah,
just met up in London.
But ain't it
It's all north anyways.
but ain't it what's it called? Like friends have died over the beef as well.
Yeah,
Or like
a lot of people.
So-
once you bring death into it, it's
It's
above
wrong.
and beyond now. So it's like there's a thing where you can't even control it no more. So
But I don't know. If you're gonna throw hands, finish it.
Yeah.
Like, don't sit up here and you throw one punch. We
Well,
up here arguing, calling
Everyone
each other
take a
out.
seat.
Everyone take your seat. Now you're sitting in the rest of the 8-hour flight, just fuming.
Just heat. Like,
and Dubai is hot, so the heat would have been
Can you
burning me,
imagine?
bro.
You in your mask, pissed off, cussing.
offering you water, you don't want to take it.
You don't want to
Like,
take.
And the water's bare, bro. It's just that plastic cup that you have to peel off. Then just nah.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This tastes nasty
me
as well.
personally, I don't like flying like that. So I'm thinking and I'm praying, I'm listening to my gospel. It's not now I'm coming to see you up and be fighting.
have you
Yeah,
lot seen this? One second.
You see that? Yeah, I saw that. That video has been.
Childish.
You are a child
Like, bro, because the thing is, it goes exactly
with the
like that. Then the
Whoever edited that, they had time on their hand. They had a lot of time.
Like, yep, here we go.
yeah, this one's gonna blow and it's gonna go viral.
What are you
bro.
doing?
The reason why I asked you lot that, let's talk about you lot know what happened to King Von and how he died, right?
Yeah, his one was like beef.
Yeah.
Local
So
beef or something like that.
so what's gonna happen now is obviously we know people are gonna retaliate this time.
Yeah.
Do you think someone could actually stop it from it being like family members getting killed and this, that and the other?
You know what the thing is with beef? It's pride. Because beef can really
Pride
stop
and ego.
anytime. But someone's always going to be like, no, I need to like be the person to get back. And then once you get that person back, someone on that side is going to be like, no, now it's my time. It's pride.
Nah, it's even more than that though. You gotta think like this is somebody's
especially-
real life though.
yeah.
Like they really lose people. They really die. Are you really, if you were born on that, live by the gun, die by the gun. If you were born on that, eye for an eye type life, and someone has actually taken your brother, cousin, friend,
Yeah.
are you really, especially when you have very little to lose, are you really not gonna back the beef?
Especially
You're-
nowadays with like social media is even worse. Because social media, you could see something little, but as soon as it's on social media, if it goes viral, now it's a big thing.
And
Now
everyone has
everyone's
an
looking
opinion.
at you.
Yeah.
Like not even that. Everyone has an opinion. They're gonna like.
I think
Imagine trying to let it go and everyone's being like, "Why
Nah,
you letting it
you
go?
can't
Why you
let
letting
it
it
go.
go?
You
Why you
can't
letting
let
it
it
go?"
go.
I think fans play a big part of it as well, because a lot of the time fans will be like, raw, like, you're wet, you're this, you're
Yeah.
that, you're that. And then it's like, you're kind of forced to show online, like, yo,
That I'm about it.
yeah.
so it's just-
and then you've
it
got
just
to kind of
goes
prove it back to
crazy,
pride and
bro.
ego.
I still think it's a pride thing. Because like even, you can live by the gun, die by the gun, that whole motto and whatnot. But you can also make the decision that like life is more than this. Let's stop killing. I mean, it's easier said than done, of course, but someone's always gonna have to be the one to take the first step.
Because if you look at both instances, both of the situation from over here and in America, they're both successful.
Yeah.
They've both touched significantly large amount of money. So what can they do to make this not happen? Or even let's say me and you got a disagreement and I don't like you and I'm after you, but what can I do to protect myself? I'm saying get security. Like if you're rapping, first of all, Eddie and them lot, they shouldn't be in the economy. They should have been in business. If you're rapping about,
you know what? Yeah, I don't even know if they were in economy or they just probably backed up in economy for all we know.
But first class, everybody know you get on the plane.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't have to pass through economy to get there.
But that could be like, isn't it like, what is it? First class, business class. Then there's like a nicer
premium economy.
Yeah, so it could be a premium economy. Well,
then
you never
know
know.
About it, be about it.
But you know what? Like, I think that goes to show like caliber of person and caliber of money and stature or whatever. Because when Jeezy and like Gucci got beef right now. They've had beef for years.
Their beef.
But
and they're not
beef
gonna.
Is high, bro.
Yeah, their beef is high. Think
like,
about it.
When
they see each other, they're not throwing hands. They're not at these award shows throwing hands.
Then again, their money is
right.
Yeah.
So you gotta act like that. If you in London sitting up here acting like you got all the money, you gotta.
But I don't think. But you gotta look at it like money don't make people mature. So like look at Gucci and Gucci's been in and out of jail for so many years.
He's tired of it.
He's tired of it, and him having a good girl around him is changing him a lot. Same with Jeezy as well. Him having a good girl is changing him around. Like, I never thought I'd see the day these two be in a room together, innit?
And that's happening tonight, right?
Yeah, tonight. Because I'm a big Gucci and Jeezy fan. Like when I woke up early in the morning going to work, I was like,
so who got it?
Like.
Yeah, for you, who's winning?
Who got it?
Jeezy. It has to be
Absolutely.
Jeezy.
Absolutely.
There's
nothing else to talk
you know
about.
It is. You know it is. The reason why I'm more of a Gucci fan, but I know, like,
it's gonna be certain bangers that you hear, you
Jeezy's
think,
got
nah.
more commercial tracks that's gonna woo the audience. Gucci may have 2 points coming from the modern day audience with that Black Beetle and what do you call that that other track with Migos.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even listen to him. I don't listen to him nowadays, bro.
I know what song
Flip it, that Gucci and the Thing song. But yeah, I think Jeezy's just gonna win, man. Jeezy's gonna win.
I can't wait for the classics to come out.
But when Gucci,
I think everyone's waiting for that. Yeah. Oh, I get the bag.
Yeah, I get the bag. I get the bag. Flip it.
Yeah.
Migos.
Yeah, I know the song still.
What was gonna say? I think Thing's gonna get it. Jeezy, but I think Gucci. If Gucci comes up with the truth, he's won that round. If he sings the truth, he's won that round. There's nothing Jeezy can reply that's gonna be like, oh, okay.
To be honest, I'm just there for the ride because, like, I think it's gonna be so interesting to see them both in the same room together, see the whole production aspect of it. Because Versus is getting better and better.
Imagine that just stemmed just because quarantine exists.
Yeah.
Like, so many things have happened.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, life has changed just because of quarantine.
Yeah.
That's what the Monica and Brandy one that was there. And
even aside from that, like on a personal note, for a lot of people, life has literally flipped.
Like, I've seen it happen in a good way and a bad way. Like, a mate of mine told me everyone in his household has lost their jobs. So he's like the sole provider of it. And in another way as well, I've seen one of my friends, she was able, like, she's still got a 9 to 5, but she's able to put a 9 to 5 on the back burner and she bakes cake. So she's raking it in. Like, silly money.
Look at you.
Silly money. Like, she's actually making silly money. And then she works in the bookies as well. Bookies is closed, so she's on furlough as well.
Yeah, well, she's getting at least just getting money. And a lot of the people that are on the bookies, like their furlough scheme, so they're getting paid full time, but majority of them are part time.
Yeah.
So you're getting at least 100 plus more.
More than what you would normally.
Yeah, so that's. This furlough scheme is just.
Even nail techs, eyelashes. Like, I didn't know. Like, I was saying yesterday, my yesterday podcast. There's girls that I know that do eyelashes, individuals and that, and they're charging £80 to do it, and I'm like.
And people will pay because
Exactly.
I said it.
It's something when
Vanity is a market. I'm telling you.
I said it. I'm gonna learn how to do nails or eyelashes, bro. There's money in that game. I've been saying it.
Even
Sheila just gonna see it.
even one girl,
KJ Styles coming soon.
one girl I know,
Petty.
one guy I know that does waxing, rakes it in from waxing,
He just does what waxing?
like full body wax, everything on females.
Gee, I told you to.
So like literally, it's so. I think nowadays the blueprint's so easy to launch a business because it's like you've got, let's say you know 10 people shout it out.
Yeah, those
Your market, this, that, and then you just got to show and prove like your first month, you just got to keep showing like what you're doing, and then after that, I think you could kind of take a step back and be like, okay, cool, just show end products.
Yeah.
But leading up to it, you got to be like, okay, cool, TikToks of you whipping it up, this, that, and it's good. Do you lot have any side hustles or other businesses?
I have my brand.
What's that?
Yeah, 7 London, like 7 VN London, 7 London's all the same, but yeah, just like tops, hoodies, but like I started it like last year, but I need to start pushing it more, stuff like that, and I need to perfect it first, so I can then start selling it more. Like, and right now I just sell it to people that I really know, or they holler me, then I was like, yeah, I got that, I just give it to them, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
That's not really.
That's not really a side hustle, but yeah, it's just there.
It's poor. That's not really a side hustle. That's just something you do.
Yeah. Then I work as well.
I don't think I have a side hustle.
Script sheets. But you better talk about your cakes and stuff.
You got your cake business. You got the media.
Is that a side hustle? I just feel like that's something I do.
Yeah, look at you, same thing.
Well, talk about what you do then.
Okay.
Talk about it.
What I do. All right, cool. So I do cakes. I've been doing cakes for a couple of years now. I took a break, but I'm trying to get back into it and rebrand and do like treat boxes and whatnot. I obviously still have my media company that I'm still running in Ghana currently. But yeah, it's just what I do. I don't know if I call it a side hustle right now.
So
It's keeping me occupied. And I'm being forced to get back into writing books again, so.
I've been listen.
You right?
Her books,
I used to
yeah.
write books,
Nah, they're good.
You know when like Keisha Lesquette and all of those kind of urban books
Oh
came out?
yeah.
I jumped on it and like
She's writing books. One of them low key ones. Like I went on Wattpad like recently.
Yeah.
I see 77k people reading. I was like, listen.
I basically I uploaded it all and then I ghosted. And there was time I used to talk to like people that used to read it and stuff, and like they'll be like, "Oh, do this, do that."
I say do it because lately I've been listening to hella audiobooks, but reading wise, like I read quite a lot of urban books. I started when I was in jail, and then after that it was just like I related to them, I connected with them because it was like. It's just urban.
And most of it's London life as well.
Yeah. Even like when I was younger, there was like sketch stories on Facebook.
Yeah.
It was just like when they talk
the Tumblr pictures just pop out of nowhere.
Exactly. Even when they were talking about areas and was like, I'm in Harsden, I'm walking down the shop. I'm like, bro, like, and they're naming shops. I'm like, oh shit, like, and like you could actually visualize it. But yeah, I say get back into it.
So my plan is basically because most of them are already completed. I'm just gonna go back and re-edit it into like how I speak now. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because don't do that.
Back then it was just full slang.
Yeah.
And when I read it, I'm like, I don't even remember what this word means anymore. The way slang has changed.
If anything, just modernize it. Don't make it like the British.
No. I just want it to be easily read.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Hey, rap man, holler me though. We're gonna make a movie.
How about you, B?
Childish. Me, I don't know, like I feel like during the pandemic I've just been trying to hone in on like things I actually enjoy. Okay. So like recently I like have always loved skincare, but like recently I've been focusing on like male skincare and how that whole I'm over here telling y'all my business. Like, well what I do is I do like men's skincare, especially focusing on like beards and ingrown hairs and like trying to get like beard treatments done, trying to get like, you know, people don't recognize that they're neglecting their the skin that's under their beard, and that's why their beard isn't giving them the results that they want, or it's just like messing them up or giving them acne or so forth and so on. And then they like get trims and shape ups, and it just piles on. Now you got all this extra dead skin issues, problems. So I'm just trying to like focus on that. I work a lot on KJ, and
yeah, that's what I was just about to ask you. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at your beard and I was like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So I don't know, like I want to go ahead and brand that, make that bigger, and like even expand what I can do. I also do like home waxing and all that stuff. So like, but I really want to cater to like the male audience.
I say definitely go for it, because even with beard,
Look out guys, 2021, 2022.
There's a girl somewhere in South London that does beard, but she does hair in general, and she like got like shea butter, like raw shea butter and all of that. And I went to get my beard done by her, and she plucked out ingrown hairs and everything, and it was calm. But I'm like, I'm not paying to go South London every other month, innit? It was just long.
Nah, I'm gonna be mobile. So
nah, 100 I'll hit you up. Like, yeah. But
Contact.
yeah, literally. And one thing I find is because I'm so healthy, like I don't smoke, don't drink rarely. But what's it called? If I have that ounce of sugar, like a little bit of sugar, my face will just start popping up. So I had 2 chocolate bars this week, and literally a bump just popped up on my face. So I generally just try to avoid. But one thing I found that was really doing good my skin justice is tea tree oil. And then I've got the
face wash.
Yeah, that thing.
The one I gave you, but you use your hand to do it. They got like one.
Yeah. So I just use it.
Nah, you want to tell me?
No, that's good. Like tea tree oil is good for like any type of scarring or like soreness or like anything. But you want to make sure you're not overusing it, because it will make
twice a week.
Nah, you're good. 'Cause it will make your skin raw, and then you're gonna be like, all right, yeah, why does my skin feel like it's burning?
Yeah, it's definitely strong. Because I had black soap, and that's how I felt black soap was doing. It was just burnt, drying.
It dries you out.
And even like actual skin oil, because I've got dry skin. Like if my skin gets dry, it will stay dry for a long time. So what I had to do was build up the natural
oils
in my skin. So what I use is olive oil. So I generally cream myself with olive oil. And then, like,
I've heard that. I've definitely heard that.
Yeah.
You look good.
It goes back to like being normal, like quickly. So I could go without using olive oil for a week, and it won't dry out or nothing. Yeah.
Nah, skincare is definitely where it's at.
I was gonna say something so random.
Okay.
You have really nice hands.
Thank you.
Go ahead. We know KJ.
KJ, it's not about you right now.
You do got nice hands though. Go ahead.
What do you put on your hands? But what's it called?
Calluses.
I got so much calluses. This is on a good day. Normally they're ripped open, bleeding or something.
I have that as
well.
Pull-up.
Gym though.
Yeah, gyms, pull-ups and that. Why do you turn your sister's room into a gym?
You know what?
Ask him
it was
again.
lockdown, so I was like, bro, she's in Ghana, and this room is like, it's got space. So I was like, I just started ordering like stuff, and I was like, this is a gym, innit?
They don't respect me. That's what I can say.
How are you finding like working out right now during lockdown and that?
I haven't worked out, to be honest. I've just been eating, because I've been trying to put on size there, but I'll eat, work out, then I'll just stop working out. Then I'll eat, work out, then I'll stop again. Then I'll just like, there was a period where I was consistent, but right now I'm not even consistent. So yeah, I lost a lot of weight, so I'll start again.
What's your aim, to just be big and?
I don't even want to be big. I want to be fit.
Go follow Prime Podcast and all them things there, you know.